Alright, let's dive into this because it's a story that's got me thinking. Richie Mo'unga is back, and it's not just a return, it's a statement. Here's the deal. After 3 seasons in Japan, Mo'unga is chasing that All Blacks recall, and what's fascinating is how he's approaching it. Personally, I think this comeback is about more than just rugby. It's about mindset, growth, and what it means to come full circle in your career. What makes this really interesting is how Mo'unga is framing his return. He's not just showing up, he's been preparing for this moment, mentally and physically. He's talked about visualizing his comeback, from wearing the jersey again to stepping onto that familiar field. If you take a step back and think about it, that level of mental preparation is what separates athletes who just return from those who dominate when they come back. Now, let's talk about his time in Japan. Mo'unga didn't just go there to play rugby, he took on a leadership role with Toshiba Brave Lupus, which, in my opinion, is a game changer. What many people don't realize is that playing abroad, especially in a different rugby culture, forces you to adapt and grow in ways you wouldn't at home. He's talked about adding coaching elements, managing team dynamics, and even strategizing, skills that aren't just about playing the game but understanding it. This raises a deeper question. How much of that growth will we see on the field now that he's back? Will he bring a new dimension to his game, or will he stick to what made him a legend in the first place? One thing that immediately stands out is his mindset. Mo'unga says he's still the same competitive player, but I can't help but wonder if that's entirely true. From my perspective, 3 years away from the All Black setup, playing in a different league, has to change you. It's not just about the rugby. It's about the life experiences, the challenges, and the perspective you gain. What this really suggests is that we might see a different Richie Mo'unga, one who's more seasoned, more strategic, and maybe even hungrier than before. But here's the thing, his return isn't guaranteed. There's the eligibility saga, the competition within the squad, and the fact that rugby doesn't wait for anyone. Mo'unga said he's prepared for every scenario, and that's the mark of a true professional. In my opinion, what's most impressive is his acceptance of the process. He's not fighting it, he's embracing it as part of his journey. A detail I find fascinating is how he's framing this comeback as part of a bigger goal, winning the 2027 Rugby World Cup. That's not just ambition, that's vision. If you asked me, this story is about more than rugby. It's about what it means to chase a dream, even when the path isn't straightforward. Mo'unga's comeback is a reminder that sometimes, you have to step away to come back stronger. And as we watch him take the field again, I can't help but wonder, will this be the start of another legendary chapter, or just a footnote in his career? Only time will tell, but one thing's for sure, I'll be watching closely. What do you think? Is Mo'unga's return the comeback story we're all hoping for, or is there more to it than meets the eye? Let me know in the comments below.